What's up, future millionaires? MTI here. Now, in the next 6 months, I'm going to be sharing you what my DeFi passive income strategy is. I have 2 DeFi platforms I'm invested in where they're going to be maxing out around the same time frame. Now, before we jump into that, I do want to mention I don't believe the crypto market has bottomed out. And with that being said, if we do take another leg down, which I think we are going to, that is going to affect these protocols as well. So where the price is and how these protocols are looking in the next 6 months is yet to be seen. However, I do think both of these still will be here in the next 6 months. So real quick, if we head over to my YouTube channel, you can see right over here about 2 weeks ago, a little bit over 2 weeks ago, I touched on a few platforms, as you can see by the thumbnail, how I earn passive income daily in DeFi. Now, today's video, we're going to be focusing on Drip and Furio. Now, I'm not one of those YouTubers or influencers who put these 2 platforms against each other. I'm invested in both of these, and I hope the sustainability continues to be long-term for both of these, right? Now, with Drip, we all know what's going on. With Furio, it's going on about 5 months now, and we have seen a ton of changes to, how they're doing things with certain mechanics, some for the good and some kind of like make you scratch your head a little bit and say, this is something to kind of keep an eye on, such as them making a limit of 100 FUR tokens until they bring out the rest of the ecosystem. That right there shows that, hey, they may be a tad worried about kind of the conditions of the market and how it may affect the protocol. Yes, they still have money in their LMS, but one thing I do want to mention, they're at the lower part of that LMS now, around 450 instead of the higher part. And we're going to be briefly touching on that. And now I'm not coming at Furio, but this is something I mentioned in that YouTube video. I said, as more sell pressure come in, as more max wallets hit the system, how does the LMS hold up once that sell pressure really starts to hit? Because they're getting more max wallets, but in the next 6 months, imagine how many max wallets are going to be in Furio, and I'm going to be in that group as well. So these are just some, mechanics to kind of be mindful of as well. However, I do think both of these can be here in the next 6 months. Definitely Drip in my opinion, but we know Drip, there's a lot going on with Drip. The price has been dropping and dropping, so of course we all get it. But one thing I want to touch on here, we head over to Drip. Current price is around $2.08, right? Is this the bottom? I don't know. If I had to say something, I don't think it is the bottom, because as I mentioned, I do think we're going to see another leg down in crypto, which will affect the price of all cryptos, including Drip. So as we can see, I'm around 4,156 Drip, right? So let me show you something. If we go over to DripFi, I got the price right at 2. I have my Drip amount, and you can see in 200 days, I hit my max wallet. And the max wallet is 27,400 to be exact. But if I go down one day, you can see it's a little bit less, right? So we're going to say 200 days, give or take, I'm now at a max wallet. Now, a lot of people say, hey, Mike, so what if you're at a max wallet if the price is down to $1 or down to this, right? You're absolutely right to a degree. But let's say the price is down $1, right? Well, let's go down to $1. It's only 27,000, but remember, before we include whale tax, claim and sell, that's 100,000 tokens. So 100,000 times $1 is 100K, right? So let me show you some here real quick. If we head over here, my true deposit is over 1,000. So that means when I hit my max wallet, right, when I hit that max payout, I will have claimed 26,400 Drip. Right, and I broke this down as well, so I'm gonna move pretty quick here. So as you can see, everybody is going to get this whale tax, right? So the most whale tax, as you can see, out of that 100,000, 27,500 is going to be taken away from the whale tax, which will leave us with 72,500, right? So now, depending on your true deposit here, how many Drip you actually purchased, not hydrated, but actually purchased, is your true deposit. Right? Me, I purchased a little over 1,000. So that means when I get to that max payout, which is right here, once I get to the max payout, this is going to be around that 26,400 in claimed, right? And this will say 100,000 max payout. And then I'm able to just claim until this gets to that 100K. All right. So if we head back over here, right, you can see you take 26,400 minus your 72.5. Is going to put me at 46,100 tokens. And let me just do the math for you here real quick, right? So we got our 72,500 because we know 𝗬𝗥𝗡𝗥 is taking that away, minus 26,400 that we claimed. That puts us at 46.1, right? And then we're going to take the other 10% off for selling, right? So minus 10%. That's going to put me around 41,490 tokens, right? So what's $1 times 41,000? 41K. So I still made more money than I invested, and I also almost 3x my investment. So let me show you something here. And I'm being full transparent, and I've showed this before. As you can see, this is the time I bought in DCA'd in the drip. You can see I put in 14K in the drip. My max wallet is June 4th, which I show you right here, as you can see. June 4th, 2023. So in 6 months, my drip wallet will be maxed out, right? So even after the tax, the 𝗬𝗥𝗡𝗥, the claim and the sell, that 14K in 6 months could turn into 41,000. Yeah, it's not 6 figures, but I also didn't lose money. I also 3x my investment, right? And can repeat the cycle, right? So this is just something to look at, even if it's at $1, right? But again, could the price be lower? It could. We don't know where things are going to be in the next 6 months. However, I'm in position. If things are where they are now in the next 6 months, I'm still going to be in a pretty decent position. If things are a little bit better, I'm going to be in an even better position. Now, we already know the risk. You can lose your investment and you can't do nothing about it. We know that. I'm aware of that. This is why I use risk capital. So one thing I want to say, let me go back to the YouTube channel. Please watch this video right here. You must check these 4 boxes if you're thinking about getting into the drip faucet. Watch this video, please. It will help you out a lot. One thing I want to mention as well, if you want to know how all of this works here, the 𝗬𝗥𝗡𝗥, go to my YouTube channel and check out this video where I break down how the 𝗬𝗥𝗡𝗥 works so you can understand all of this, right? There's going to always be a ton of negativity out there when things looks the worst, but this is when you got to use critical thinking and logical thinking. You can't be emotional. You got to figure out what's best for you. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to the comments. You have to think for yourself, and I'm putting out this information to hopefully help you do that, right? So definitely check out the 𝗬𝗥𝗡𝗥 video. 6 figures possible. Check out that video as well, but also check this video out for the people that's thinking about getting into drip. If you're not already in there, your answer, my answer may surprise you. So check those videos out. I highly recommend that. So if we head back over to the 𝗬𝗥𝗡𝗥, you can see after the 46,000, I'm going to have around 41,000 tokens, right? So let's say the price is $5 in the next 6 months. And I'm not going to do the full 41,490. We're just going to do 41,000 times 5. That's still 200K that I was able to turn $14,000 into, right? This is risk capital, and this is the risk I'm taking. I'm not saying you should do that, but this is the risk I'm taking. A lot of YouTubers aren't going to show you this. They're not going to tell you this. And I'm also showing you as well. You see what I invested. You see I'm down on my investment, but guess what? I'm still compounding, right? Because I said at the beginning, I put in this risk capital to go all the way. Some people say, Mike, why won't you dollar cost average anymore or buy more drip? Why would I buy more drip when in 6 months without adding any more capital, I'm going to get to that max wallet anyway? Well, Mike, you can get there faster. I don't care about getting there faster. Look where we are right now. Drip is going to need some time to do its thing, right? And within that time frame, by June of next year, I believe we may be in a better position. At least I think we would have seen the worst of the crypto bear market, at least by that time, in my opinion. I could be wrong, though. So that's drip. So as you can see, in 6 months, I'm at the max wallet. Where the price is at that time, we don't know. I do think drip will still be here, though. Some may disagree, but again, that's all up to you. So now let's head over to Furio here. And as you can see, let's head over to the first swap. You can see the price is 449, so it's technically a penny under the 450 to 550 LMS, right? And why is it at the lower part? Because clearly that means there's more sell pressure than buy pressure. And this is why I mentioned I like what Furio has been able to do. There has been a lot of changes. The website went down a couple of days ago, so definitely being mindful of that. And this is also why I only put so much of risk capital into Furio compared to drip, right? So let me show you something. This is what I put in the drip, 14K over time. we go over to my 𝗬𝗢𝗦 vault. You can see I put 1153 in, but after the tax, only 922.40 was invested, right? So as you can see, I only put in about 1100 compared to the 14K I put in drip. But also with 𝗬𝗢𝗦, you can get to that max wallet a lot faster. So as you can see right here, this is the first strategy. This is just with me compounding all the way through, right? I will hit that max wallet May 21st, right? Which is a little bit before, a couple weeks before my drip wallet. Now the second strategy, now this is what I'm leaning towards. The second strategy is I start doing my 6-to-1 strategy in April, which is about 5 months. And then 2 months from then, I hit my max wallet, which is the same month of drip that I hit my max wallet. So not only will I be able to start pulling profit, I'll be able to take my initial out and a nice amount of profit before hitting my max wallet in 𝗬𝗬𝗦. Then I have a third strategy, which pretty much allows me to pull out in March and still hit that max wallet later in June. So these are my 3 strategies here based off of what I have invested, based off of the 2.5% rate, because as you can see, I am there, and that is because you have to compound 28 days straight. That 29th day, they're going to move you to 2.5%. But as soon as you go to claim, it goes down to 1.75%. So as you can see, I got 352 in here, and I'm just going to keep compounding because in 6 months, I will be at that max wallet. So going back over here real quick, this is probably the strategy I'm going to use. April 5th, which is my birthday month, I'm going to start doing my 6-to-1 strategy. I'm going to have 9,157 FER tokens at that time. Then I have 67 days to compound at that 6-to-1 strategy until I hit that max wallet. So I'm going to not only pull out my initial, but I'm going to pull out a nice amount of profit as well onto reaching that max wallet. So again, we have drip June 4th. We have 𝗬𝗬𝗦, which is either going to be June 11th or June 24th, because I'm definitely not going to compound all the way through. I'm going to start pulling in April most likely, or I could do it a month earlier. Just depends, but I'm probably going to go for the April one most likely. So that is my 6-month strategy. In June, my first drip wallet will be maxed out. Also, my first 𝗬𝗬𝗦 wallet will be maxed out. I also have a second wallet for drip, which is about 6 months behind my first drip wallet. And I also have a second 𝗬𝗬𝗦 vault. If 𝗬𝗬𝗦 is able to be here a longer period of time like drip, I also have a 𝗬𝗬𝗦 vault that's able to be maxed out in November of next year. So it's about 4 to 5 months behind my first wallet. So again, nothing's guaranteed, but I'm also putting myself in position if things are just a little bit better. I'm in a lot better position in 6 months. If things recover a nice amount in the next 6 months, I'm in an even better position. So the goal is to put myself in a position to get rich in a bear market to make it even more in a bull market. So that's my strategy. Just wanted to share with you again. I'm putting it out there on the line. A lot of YouTubers aren't going to show you what they invested. They're not going to show you their spreadsheets when they're down. They're not going to do all of this. Me, I'm showing you full transparency so you know what I'm doing, so you can see this whole journey. As I said, you guys are going to see me either lose money or you're going to see me make a nice amount of money. So with all that being said, let me know where you think drip and 𝗬𝗬𝗦 is going to be in the next 6 months. Nothing's guaranteed, but I do think both of these DeFi platforms will be here in the next 6 months. The condition and the price is yet to be seen, but only time will tell. Now, if you gained some value from this video, definitely smash the like button, and also let me know what you liked about this video most if you can. I appreciate all the support, and I will catch you all on the next one. Oh, before we get out of here, I will be doing an AMA again with 𝗟𝗚𝗏 because they're going to be launching on the ETH chain as well. They're already on the Binance Smart Chain. They're going to be launching on the ETH chain. So if you're curious on the new details of that, come by later today at 2 p.m. Central Time, where I'm going to be doing a live AMA with the main co-founder, 𝗤𝗙𝗏𝗏. So shout out to all of you. Catch you on the next one.